Or John Reddy. One or the other.
Yeah.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
If you want to be a wise guy, you can do it anyway. If you want to be a strong man, you can do it anyway. If you want to be an Indian chief, cowboy, you can do it in the ring. You can't do it in the mall.
Electrifying line in sports entertainment today. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, take me if you can survive if I let you. I'm figuring and thinking there's nothing to stop my soul man Randy Savage now. I'm the man. I'm the icon. And yes, you can't bow. I am God.
The number one show on the net, the these are the best in your head like Goldberg Net. For the punks and the perverts, niggas that'll work with Terry Funk and Not Baker. Check Isman and Barbie, they got the cheap beat, so sit back and have a seat. They got questions from the fans, in your head is the band from Australia to Japan.
Jake down the road, oh shit, man, back goes up to Mississippi. I have crossed the flames and demons. We are bigger, we are faster, and we are all night long. Are you idiots? Perverts and fools? Be sure and tune in and listen to this show.
And we are live here once again at the I almost called it the Station of Decapitation, but we are here at In Your Head Wrestling Radio. I'm the internet icon, the pride of the pilgrims, the most honest man in all of podcasting. Nasty Neal, along with my right-hand man, my brother in beheading.
That would make me Terrible Troy.
And also joining us tonight, our left-hand man, our adopted brother in the Headyverse, the Paisan of In Your Head.
Michael Petrelli, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. And we are here to talk Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door.
So I missed it live, but I did see it after it was live. But in doing so, I did not get to see the pre-show. So you guys will have to explain to me what happened.
In the buy-in was actually not bad. Like a lot of the times you get some kind of craptastic ones in the pre-show, but this one had some good stuff, I gotta say.
It did. I noticed they changed it from 0 hour to the buy-in because I was typing 0 hour on YouTube and nothing was coming up.
I always do the exact same thing too.
Yes, but I thought the pre-show was good.
Yeah, honestly, I always think the AEW pre-shows are really good. For some reason, I lost a camera here, but because I think it's almost just like it's a long show. It's really not like a pre-show, and sometimes people complain because, like, even myself, sometimes like some of the major people are on the pre-show, but I think you shouldn't really look at as a pre-show. It's really just the entire show itself. You know?
Agreed. Yeah, this one was kind of like that because you even had a title match in the pre-show, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
So it started out Daniel Garcia. See, and this was my only beef with the entire show was usually you have probably at least half the matches that are like AEW versus New Japan. And this one, I think we had like 3?
Yeah, like only 3, I think.
Yeah, it's weird to call it the Forbidden Door when it's really almost just it's all AEW guys, you know.
Yeah, and then just a few guest spots, you know. And this was one of them. It was Daniel Garcia against Drilla Maloney, who used to be with the with the dogs when they were the war dogs, and now he's kind of one of the lost people in New Japan. I don't think he has like a faction at all, which is too bad because he's a super talented guy. And so the match was solid. They I think they went about like 10 minutes, and like both guys were really smacking each other pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the meat on meat action.
Yep, it definitely was. Wendy's Diet in the house.
Anthony Chobo, and congratulations, people who got free memberships here. So
Nice.
hit the like button, subscribe,
Cool.
share this out, open up gifted memberships, and if you would like to help support the channel, you can become a member. You can gift memberships, become a producer. Starts only $2.99 a month, $3 a month to help support the channel, and you can become a producer for $10, like our pals Brian Matthew Cluttar in the lurker.
And so Drilla Maloney went over in this one.
Yeah, I really don't know anything about Drilla Maloney.
He's good. He's like one of those like just like great physique guys. He's British.
Like me.
Exactly. I think he actually won best physique in New Japan.
Oh, sweet. We got a lot of stuff popping up here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. And then the second match on the buy-in was Micah versus Sky Blue,
which was a good match. The only thing is, I'd like to see Sky Blue win a little bit.
Yeah, she was one of the. She was. I thought once she, turned heel, like she really started to take off, but she never wins.
Yeah, she's great with the what are they? The Triangle of Madness.
Triangle of Madness. Yeah.
But like,
I thought she'd be in the finals of the
never
Owen.
wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is too bad because she might have the best caboose in all of wrestling.
Whoa. You don't look at that, Micah Petrelli. You're too young.
Okay.
But yeah, she does.
I think Sky Blue's younger than me, actually.
Oh, is she?
Well, yeah. Now we're getting to weird territory. But no, for people who don't know, she's a grown adult.
Yeah.
But this was a TBS Championship Survival of the Fittest qualifying match. What exactly does that mean?
I think
that's for a TV. They're going to have it on Dynamite, I think, tonight.
Because Willow, I think she got hurt, so she had to give up the belt.
Yeah.
So this one, I think, is for that belt. Yeah. They probably should have. Maybe they should have told us this a little bit better. Because I wasn't even sure at the time.
I love AEW, but they do love their tournaments, especially after coming off of 2 tournaments.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they could do some more battle royals.
Yeah, I
like the battle royal.
Yeah, they haven't done. They're really heavy on the tournaments.
Tournament
In a battle royal. I used to like their ones where
Casino Battle Royal.
Yeah,
I love those. Yeah, yep. I saw a great battle royal over the weekend too in Ashe. They had a 30-man battle royal. That was really good.
Oh, that's cool.
They had a bunch of like old guys that you saw, like some of them might still be in Ring of Honor, like Dean, I forget, is he the Colonel or something Dean?
Colonel De Beers?
No. It's a younger guy. Anyway, he was in it, and the Concrete Rose, he was in it, which was good to see him again because I kind of
yeah. I think that was somebody that they really missed the boat on in AEW.
Yeah, Sonny
Kiss.
Sonny Kiss, yep.
Very over. Anytime I had seen them live, like the crowd was super into them.
Oh, he's just such a talented guy. Yeah. Like, he's just flying all over the place. But if anybody it's on YouTube, it's free. I don't know the name of the event, but it was Ashe's I think 2-year anniversary show.
And I saw they let Big Bill go, which is also disappointing because
Wow.
I think they really missed the boat on Big Bill because
Yeah.
Big Bill got himself in amazing shape, his best shape ever. I think actually got himself over the only time he's been over without Enzo.
Yep.
And they never really got behind him. They did a couple times, but never really did a lot. And I think it was a missed opportunity because he's a great big guy they don't have too many of.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not really sure why they didn't use him. And he was great with Jericho, I thought.
Oh yeah, he was tremendous. And when they had the tag belts, like I thought he was awesome.
Yeah, they're saying that it looks like he's going to go back to WWE, which good for him, and hope they do something with him.
Enzo. Yeah,
Yeah, they're thinking him, and I'm a big Enzo guy. I would have taken a shot in AEW and brought in Enzo, but
Yep.
I know a lot of people are anti Enzo. I am not one of them.
Do you think they'll do it that way, or do you think they'll try to put him with who was his tag partner in AEW? Like, I'm drawing a blank.
Maybe because he's not doing shit.
Yeah, they gave him some goofy fucking name and stuff. So you know, what do they have?
Brian Keith?
Yeah,
no, not him. He was real big, and he was Cody's friend.
Yeah, he was.
Ricky Starks?
Ricky Starks, yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were a really good team together. So I don't know. Maybe they became friends, and maybe they'll.
Then we can finally get the name that I pushed for years: Unbelievable.
Oh, I dig it. Okay, and then the final match on the buy-in was the Divine Dominion against Thunder Rosa and Olympia, who I really wasn't familiar
with.
I
don't know who that was either.
Me neither. I never saw her before.
Yeah. It was a good match, though.
It's a good thing that she got a title shot then.
Oh, yeah. Come on in. We'll give you a title shot. That was the only thing about this match. It probably would have been better if they had like two ladies that have been together for a little while, maybe. You know,
why don't even do a tag title match if you don't have like an actual tag team.
Yep. The Divine Dominion, though, I think have been really one of the big surprises for me. I think they've just been great.
I'm a fan. Yeah, I've always as soon as I saw Megan Bain, I was like, this is like a this is a future superstar. Yeah. Her and Tekla.
Yep. And I think that's the other person that like once Timeless Tony was on the shelf, this team and Tekla really kind of like elevated the ladies division.
Yeah, I wish they had some better feuds for both of them.
Yeah, yep.
So then we open the actual pay-per-view with the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson versus El Sky Team, Mystico and Mascara Dorado versus the Unbound Company, Shingo, Takagi, and Titan.
Yeah, Titan, he's really good. He's the only thing with him, I went back in time and found out how he got that crazy scar on his back. And he got that being a dipshit. And in a hardcore match, he took the light tube that he broke over somebody's head and then thought it would be smart to slice himself open.
Petrelli did that. He actually carved in your IYH.
I can see that. Yeah. And then he looked shocked that, like, wow, this light tube's really sharp. Like, wow, who knew that was going to happen? But besides that, I love the guy. I think he's really good.
Maybe he'll be the next Sabu.
He could be. Maybe that was his plan.
He needs more scars now.
Oh, it was evil looking, though. It was just like was somebody slicing meat on a deli slicer.
Damn.
Yeah.
So this was great, by the way. Great way to open the show. Everyone was, awesome.
Oh yeah, yep. And Shingo's been one of my favorite guys since like Neal and I saw him in Dragon Gate like 20 years ago. Like,
and this match fit the Forbidden Door. You had people, you had the AEW team, you had the Japanese team, and you had the Mexican team.
And everybody
CMLL.
Represented really well. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
The guy in this one that I didn't really know that well was Dorado, and he was fabulous. I thought he was just fantastic.
Yeah, Mystico. Sometimes he's not great in my opinion, but he's good here.
Yeah, he was
Tin
good in
Botcha,
this one.
we used to call him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was in
I
WWE.
think a lot of it was, they didn't have anyone who could actually work, lucha with him.
Mhm.
But he still botched all the time in WWE. So what did you think of this, Mr. Petrelli? You weren't at the show, were you?
No, I wasn't. They're actually having Dynamite 2 hours away from me in San Diego, but
Oh, nice.
I didn't end up going. Yeah, it's right now. But yeah, that was like 7 hours San Jose, so I didn't make it out to that one. But yeah, Young Bucks are always good. I've never seen like a match with Young Bucks where I was like, oh, they weren't that good in that match. They're always deliver.
I agree. That's one of the ones where old man Cornette is and his stooge, like it's just like it's hard to take them seriously because they act like these are just like the dirt worst team, and they also act like no one else likes them. They act like no one thinks they're good at all. No one cares about them.
And I don't think I've ever seen guys like all their crazy moves. Like they do so many of those tag team, double moves like the Meltzer driver and all those things. And they make them look easy. They make them look like you and I could just run out and do them right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're so smooth at those. And it's like, as much as I loved, the Midnight Express and the Eliminators and stuff, a lot of times they'd fuck up real simple like tag team moves. Like one guy wouldn't be in the right spot at the right time, and like they do the double doozle thing and like it didn't look quite right. And the Rock and Roll Express would never get their like double drop kick, right?
Yeah. To be fair to the Eliminators, though, I don't think they were always sober in their matches.
No, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Well, yeah, I don't think many people on the roster was, except for maybe like Lance Storm, I guess.
That might have been true about the Midnight Express too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Maybe they drank, but I think they're probably pretty professional about not getting messed up. Then we had Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr. This was one of the matches of the night, I thought.
This one, after I saw it, I was like, there can't be a better match than this tonight. Like, they were dumb putting this like second match. But then the rest of the night was crazy too. But this match was just so good.
It was weird to put these two matches back to back, though. I mean, these are two of your big things, and also two of your main AEW, mainstays, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega.
Oh yeah, and I think those were the last two with the New Japan. Oh no, Shota was.
No, yeah. But it is weird though. Yeah, you got and then there was Starlight and later, but the I think Zack Sabre Jr. might be the best talent that's not signed by one of the major, WWE or AEW thing. Like, I think he's probably like the best guy that's still not been signed by anybody.
Agreed.
I agree. Tony should sign him, I think.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to. It said during the conference thing that's his favorite guy that comes in from New Japan. Like, it's always the highlight for him to see Zach go. And this was Kenny's best match since his surgery, I think. Like,
yeah, I thought he's great, and I actually think we're going to see Kenny Omega win the title. I think we're going to see him.
I'd like to see that. I think he has a run left in him.
I think we're going to see him go to Wembley. I think it's going to be Kenny Omega versus Ospreay for the title.
Oh, now that would be something.
That'd be good.
Special. Yeah. I'd have no problem with that.
And if you do that, you need a big match for MJF.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that would be. If maybe they bring someone else in that it's not around right now. I don't know, but
I know how it can work out, but we'll talk about it after the
interesting
match.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, this was just awesome. I always like the when the older guys like have one great big run left in them, and I think that's what we're watching with Kenny. Zack Sabre Jr. is awesome, and then these guys have been tearing up for years in New Japan and stuff. So it was cool to see on the Forbidden Door show.
And they were so physical with each other. It was nuts. Like, I don't know, Zach. I think he's made out of noodles because the way Kenny like dropped him on his head and stuff, and like It was just like, damn, that looked so crazy.
We're just lucky our former co-host OIB wasn't there, because
That's
OIB
true.
could
You go up,
beat his
smack
ass.
The
him around.
first time I heard of Zack Sabre Jr. was him talking about Zed. And I said, wow, he really hates this guy, but I think he's good. I think he's great. I disagree.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
I'm confused how anyone could think he sucks. To be honest.
He's the meanest vegan around, I think.
Mm.
Zack Sabre.
I do eat vegan sometimes.
But he does drink.
I will
though.
say
Zack does
about
drink.
Zack Sabre Jr. He walked by me in the hallway when I was backstage at AEW like 3 years ago, and he did have the title on his shoulder with nobody around. Is that kind of like a mark thing? Wearing the title on your shoulder with nobody around? I thought that was kind of weird.
That is cool, though. I like that.
At least it was his. He didn't. It wasn't like a replica belt.
Or something you bought. Yeah.
Maybe, I hope anyway. John Moxley versus Bandito. And I'm a huge Moxley fan. That's another one where so I followed Moxley's whole career. So he was like beloved on the indies. In developmental, everyone was like, oh, he's gonna be future world champion. The Shield breaks up, he's the main event guy, just like his whole thing. So no one ever had this thing like where Moxley blows and he's terrible and he sucks until old man Cornette started.
Plumber Moxley,
yeah. And especially now when you see him, he's in the best shape of his life. He
it's
looks
really
like
weird.
He beat the shit out of anybody.
Because he'll bring that up. I remember when and I'm a huge Punk fan, but when they were in the ring, and I remember Cornette saying like, one looks like a plumber and the other guy looks like a movie star, and I'm like, what? Like, and
they do, but they're not the way you think they are, man.
Yeah, and Punk was in not great shape during that run either, not like he is right now. And he's like a little smaller, I think, than Moxley, and they both are kind of similar, where they kind of gruff-looking dudes. But Moxley was like in better shape and bigger, so that's always very. If I had never seen him and I just kept hearing that, and then I'd see him, I'd just be very confused.
Yeah, like must be.
Cornette's always totally biased on the way he likes somebody personally, rather than like what's going on in reality or their talent.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's hard, because then like if he does have like valid criticism, it's hard to take it serious,
Yep.
Because
then he could be such a hypocrite too. Because I remember
everyone he ever managed looked way worse, except for like Stan Lane, maybe.
And then he'd be bitching about the Young Bucks because they didn't want to do something in a match. And he's got no problem with the Motor City Machine Guns, who refuse to do like a blade job ever. And it's like, well, then why are these guys wonderful, but these other guys are the worst pieces of shit, that have ever walked the earth?
Because he hates them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure if the Motor City Machine Guns show up in AEW, they'll suck. The worst guys ever.
Yeah.
This was a wicked good match too. Like Bandito bled, I think, half the blood in his body. He was a mess. That poor guy.
Yeah, Bandito's great. He does. The only thing I would say negative is I kind of like assumed Bandito wasn't winning.
Right.
Going in,
Yeah.
Besides that, a great match. Shota Umino versus Pac for the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship.
Shota brought his A game in this one. Like, the people that don't know, Shota's the son of Red Shoes, who's like the legendary referee in New Japan. And he did this like super baby face gimmick for a few years, and the fans just hated it. They were like, we don't buy this shit at all. And so he changed his whole character and became like Moxley's Death Rider. And he would like, whenever Moxley was in New Japan, Shota would be like his buddy. And like, they'd have a lot of tag matches, and it gave more of like an edge to him. And he got a little bit on the hardcore side. And like, I really like Shota. I don't know if he'll ever be like world champ, but I think now he's really kind of the best I've seen him so far in his career. He's still young, though. I think he's like 28, 29.
And I like he's wearing pink.
Cool.
He's wearing like his own. He's wearing the heart colors. I thought.
Yep. And Pac always. There's never been a
Pac's
bad
a man.
Pac match.
It's too bad that Pac has had so much injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, I think that's the only thing that's held him back in his AEW run. I think the new look is his best look too.
Oh, he looks like a total like just world beater. Like he looks like no one you'd ever want to mess with.
Mm-hmm.
And I think slowing down a lot of his aerial stuff is good for him in a lot of ways. Like it makes him look a lot more physical, and it's also going to be better for his body in the long run, not taking all the crazy bumps and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I like his new look too.
Yeah.
I think it's an improvement.
I thought this match was super good too. I liked it a lot. I'm glad Shota kept the belt.
Yeah. Because you can't have AEW win every match on the show either. Then we had Tekla versus Starlight Kid, who I was not really familiar with, but this match was great. I'm a huge Tekla fan.
It was awesome. And I love the storyline in this one too, because like I dig the fact that because Tekla had gotten her start in Stardom, and now she hates them, which I think is just a cool thing. And the fact that I don't know if he's the promoter or the owner or the guy that was in the front row, like he's one of the Stardom bigwigs anyway. And so she was just kind of like ragging on him the whole time.
Something I forgot to mention, they had a new commentator from New Japan that I didn't know who he was. Calling this show.
I can't think of his name either. Damn it. He's pretty good though. I like him a lot.
Okay, cool. That was the first time I ever heard him.
Yeah, he's kind of more like he's a little drier than some of the guys. He doesn't have a lot of crazy things to say. But he's pretty no nonsense. He's pretty good.
Yeah, like she took the scissors afterwards and cut the mask, and she's spinning it. Then she wouldn't beat up like the owner or whatever of. I guess
she wore it to the post show too, which I thought was great. Yeah, she wore it with taking questions with Tony.
Yeah, because I thought she was going to leave it on the guy, and then she took it with her.
Yeah, I think they'll do. They're must going to do something with that group because like. She's always talking about like being banned from Japan, and then she wouldn't beat up the dude. The only thing was funny, she beats up like this guy, and then like the commentators are just like, "Oh, I can't believe it." Then they're just like, "Well, that was a good match," and
the guy's name was Okada, and Excalibur kept saying, "No relation to the Rainmaker." I remember that.
And Tekla's like is like technically like small. But you don't think of it when she wrestles because she looks like she's doing damage to people.
Yeah, she's short, but she's like super well built.
Yeah.
And that move she does, like when she does that, like leg, the head scissors when she's in the ropes, I just think like is awesome. She does all that stuff so smoothly too.
Mm-hmm. Then we had Cope and Cage versus the Dogs for the AEW World Tag Championships. I'm always I'm never sure what I think of the Dogs because sometimes I see him and I'm like, these guys are really good. And then sometimes I see him and I think they're like, they're just not really up to par. But I thought this match was really good.
Yeah. I think they were motivated, like maybe, they're probably big, like, Edge and Christian fans. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cope and Christian
they were
together great right now. Sorry, Michael.
They were awesome, yeah.
Oh, me too. I'm glad that they didn't break up. I'm glad they're still going.
Yeah.
I hope they go a lot longer. And the Dogs were at their best in this match, I thought. They really brought their A game. So it was a great match.
This was the best Finley match, I think, since he came to AEW.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's sometimes Finley, I think, comes off like a star, and sometimes I think he comes off like a guy trying to pretend he's a wrestler. He's like,
yeah.
I did think his dad was going to come out when the lights went off and hit him with the shillelagh for a second.
That would have
At
been
the
awesome.
end.
That would have been great. But as it worked out, it was great because the Bang Bang Gang, they showed up,
Mhm.
and that was super cool seeing them. And then in the ring, one of my favorites,
Mhm.
King Switchblade Jay White.
I'm a
Jay
big fan
White,
too.
yeah.
It's one of the guys that I've thought, is a legit a guy that could be one of their top dudes that
Mhm.
hasn't been yet. So hopefully he stays healthy and they do something really big with him because I think he has the potential to be a top guy.
Oh yeah, and the
I
crowd
do
was all
too.
crazy stuff, so that was great. That was a super good match too, I thought. Like, especially some of the things they did, like, yeah, Christian and Copeland, like, especially Christian, his timing is just so perfect. Like, I'm sure the body doesn't feel as good as it used to, but like when not Finley, but the other guy hit him from behind and then he went into the ref, like it was just seamless. It just like looked like it just kind of happened. Like it made me question if it was an accident.
Mhm. So I love Cage and Cope and Cage together. And so we did the dogs. I think you need to do while you can. You definitely need to do a Young Bucks feud and continue
Yes.
the FTR feud. I think.
Yep.
You could do something with some of the Bang Bang Gang too. You could
Oh, yeah.
versus the Guns. If you do, I hope they bring in Billy for a little bit because I think some interaction would be fun.
That would be great. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be really nice to see.
And if they do bring in Motor City Machine Guns, I think that's also one. And then also a huge one is if what are they called? The Bootios guys.
Oh, New Day. The New Day.
Are they
Day.
bringing them in?
They think that's the idea.
Wow,
So
that's great.
New Day, you've got all kinds of stuff. You got Edge and Christian, you got the Young Bucks, you got FTR. So you've got a ton of dream matches. If they come in with at Motor City Machine Gun at the same time, you could really I think you can main event with the tags because you'd have
without a
a
doubt.
lot of some of the greatest teams of the last
It's
20
nice
years.
so that they invigorate the tag scene, because you never want anything to get stale. It's kind of like the ladies thing, like when you're missing a few, like when Mercedes Moné and Timeless Tony were on the shelf. It's like then at least Tekla picked it up, but like
Yeah.
you don't have the opponents that you'd like to have for her.
Mm-hmm. Then we had Mercedes Moné versus Maya World. And while this match was good, at this point, you had so much stuff, and then you still had two big matches. I was kind of I don't really care, just because I'm there's no way Maya World's gonna beat Mercedes Moné and win the card.
Sky Blue or somebody like that should have been in this spot.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, this was a really good match, and I think a lot of the credit goes to Mercedes. I think she was just on her game. She was just awesome in this match.
Yeah.
But I to be honest, before the tournament, I don't think I'd ever seen Maya World before.
I think she's only been on the show 5 or 6 times. Maybe.
Oh, has she? Okay. So
I think so.
I didn't miss her at another point.
Yeah, I think this is her first pay-per-view.
Oh, okay. I know they said she had only been wrestling, 2 or 3 years or something.
Yeah.
Team Briscoe, which is Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, Takeshita, and Darby Allin versus DC MJF, which was Don Callis, MJF, Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher, Jake Doyle, Okada, and Andrade. in the Death's Door match, which actually is a cool name, I think, for a cage match.
It is. It definitely is.
I like the circular cage. I did like that.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Mhm.
This match blew my mind. Like, I just absolutely loved this entire match. Was great.
Great.
Yeah.
The best match on the show at this point, I thought.
Yep.
It was fantastic.
Great.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like
for-
some of just the crazy shit. Like you always expect some crazy stuff in like, you know, especially one of their lights out matches or cage matches or whatever. But when they brought the duffel bag in, like I just totally went crazy that when they opened it up.
Yeah, this was. I'm a big fan of. I like shows that has a lot of different stuff. So you have all kinds of great technical matches, and I like the big crazy match. And it's fun. And this delivered. A lot of great talent in there, and also Okada was there, and Kyle O'Reilly. But
Kyle O'Reilly moping his way in.
yeah. Fucking Kyle O'Reilly. But yeah, this was great stuff. It looks like Andrade's gonna is turned babyface.
Oh, yeah.
Probably have a feud with him.
I like his shirt that said "fuck MJF" and "fuck."
That was the greatest.
And Andrade,
maybe they might put him back with Zelina Vega. Maybe I'm not sure.
oh yeah,
that would
because
be
she's
kinda
gone
cool.
too. That would be good. They're
Yeah.
good together.
Yeah,
And I was
put them back
really,
together. Maybe.
I was against them bringing him in, but he's been awesome there. So
He's been
wrong.
so motivated and he looks so happy whenever you see the guy now. Like he just seems to enjoy everything he's doing.
mhm.
I like when he was with Leo Rush. He kept saying, "I'm fine." He said, "How you know?" That's pretty funny. They're back and forth.
Yeah, Leo Rush. I really like the character, and they're doing a lot with it. But I still think like he needs some like wins, and
Yeah, him and Sky Blue. Wouldn't hurt to have him win every now and then.
yeah. If you're gonna build him up as like a character, I think they need to win.
I think it was a mistake not putting the AEW women's tag titles on Sky Blue and Julia Hart. I think they would have been better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was not a fan of
Harley Cameron and
Yeah. I just do
forgot
not
who
like
was
Harley Cameron. Willow Nightingale, like by herself. but
Yeah. Harley Cameron, I don't know what it is about her. Like,
I
and she's
can't
not very
stand
good
her.
in the ring either. And like everybody's like, oh, she's so entertaining. Is she?
Not to
Like,
me.
I don't know what she does that's fun.
Leo Rush is like Turbo Gollum. I can see that.
I like
That's
that.
precious. I think he won an ROH title, right?
I think so. I'm not sure. I don't
Oh,
pay to
maybe.
watch ROH.
Yeah. I actually
I'd
just
watch it
interviewed.
if it was for free.
I just interviewed actually earlier today. It's not up on the site yet, but I had interviewed a former Ring of Honor talent.
Ooh,
That's
That's
pretty
cool.
exciting. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys will know him or not. Hold on, one of these.
It wasn't Rob Feinstein, was it?
It was not Rob Feinstein. It was Vinny Pacifico. So he was a graduate of the Ring of Honor dojo.
Oh,
He's
okay.
wrestled in ROH and AEW. He was also in Control Your Narrative, which is a big Michael Petrelli wrestling place.
EC3, yeah.
Pro Wrestling Magic. And so, but I interviewed him because he's in a new horror movie.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, he's in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. A new horror movie. So I had him on the show for that. And so that'll be on Without Your Head. But I'm going to put it on both sites, I think, Without Your Head and In Your Head.
Nice.
He's cool. And he'll be back on in the future.
Oh, very good.
Well, that's
He did
cool.
This, he did this new horror movie, Mr. Reset. Very weird, very experimental horror movie. Bobby Fish was also in it.
Oh, nice.
And then since then he's got like 3 or 4 horror movies he's making. So he seems like
that's
seems
cool.
right up our alley,
Yep.
And a nice guy too.
That shows you how good Bobby Fish was, though. Like, at the time when he and O'Reilly were Red Dragon, I thought Kyle O'Reilly was really good.
Yeah,
I agree.
And that was it. Like, that's been it for him.
It's too bad he was such a dick in AEW, though. But I mean, it was with CM Punk, so who knows what the real story is? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because I
never
love
know.
CM Punk as a talent, but I mean, he's
I wouldn't
clearly
want to
not.
work with him. Yeah.
No, he's clearly not easy to get along with in AEW.
In
he
this
wasn't
match,
kissing everyone's ass like he does now.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In this match, though, there's two things that really stood out. Like, I love the whole like cage thing and everybody,
Mhm.
but when Takeshita did, what the hell do they call it? Move the Blue Thunder Bomb or something like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely floored me when he hit that one to the outside. Like, it was just insane. And I thought like the two people that worked the hardest in the match, and everybody was great, but Darby and Kevin Knight just kind of took it to a different level. I think where they were just great.
Yeah, I have to say, I also did like the spot with Orange Cassidy with the orange slices on Kyle Fletcher's head.
That was
bleeding.
awesome. Yeah,
I like that.
even when they were like all chomping on him, like
Yeah.
they were at like the kids' soccer game or whatever,
Yeah.
basketball game. And then when they squeezed it on his head, that was awesome. Fletcher's one of those guys, though, like, you don't realize how funny he is. Like, he does like this great physical comedy when, whenever he gets the chance. He's just great. I love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could be a top guy very easily. He's very talented.
Yep.
And we had
I think more so than Kevin Knight.
Yeah, I like Kevin Knight. I don't really think unless he like really comes into his own in years. I don't think he's like a main event guy. I just don't see it.
No, he's probably
talented
away. Yeah, but I definitely see the potential in him. I love to watch him wrestle.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh, okay.
he's all right. We got Will Ospreay versus Swerve Strickland. This was the final in the oh, by the way, since
MJF
Briscoe won, Briscoe
lost.
Briscoe gets the title shot versus MJF, which is cool. But it's almost like there's all these other title shots coming up. It's kind of like Mark Briscoe's not winning.
Although that would be a great swerve, though.
I would love it if you won.
Yeah.
Honestly.
If tonight, like after tonight's show, if we're like, holy shit, Briscoe won, I'll be so happy.
Right.
I was not expecting Darby Allin to win on the episode where he beat him.
It's a smart way for two things to get some like title reigns on like guys that are fun to see. And also it's a good way to pad up title wins for MJF.
Yep.
So you can be like, 7-time world champion.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because when a lot of those guys that had the belt so many times, it's not like every time they had the belt for like a year. They might have had it for like, a couple weeks or something. And, it makes the title more title reigns.
Yeah, it's not like, Hogan that didn't have it like a million times, but each time he had it was for like 2 years.
Yeah, him and Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah. And what's her name in Ring of Honor? Athena. I think now she's going on, is it 3 years she's had the ladies belt?
I think so.
Like, that's insane.
She's going to break Fabulous Moolah's record and have it for like 28 years.
That'd be the best.
And she does not, as far as I know, she does not pimp women out.
we haven't heard those stories yet.
The main event was the Owen Hart finals. Will Ospreay versus Swerve Strickland. The winner receives championship title at All In Wembley. Yeah, and this was off the charts. This was friggin' great.
I just spent this whole match with my mouth open. I was just like, oh my God, these guys are amazing. Just two of the best guys that ever did it, I think. Just amazing.
Lots of great matches on this show, but I think this was a match of the night. They were fantastic.
Yep. Yeah, they just brought it like in every way. And like every time I thought one of them was going to win, and then they did like the 1, 2, like a lot of false finishes, which was great because I didn't know who was going to win, to be honest.
Yeah, this
I didn't either.
I always just assume you have to have Will Ospreay win. But this was
We
not a
thought
match.
that would will before, though. Remember?
Yeah, and it wasn't a match where nothing against like Bandito or Mayo World. It's not like there's no shot. You're watching, and they Swerve Strickland could win. It's not.
Yeah,
like it's
Swerve's a former world champ. You know,
Yeah.
And Swerve was bleeding.
Oh,
lots of blood toward the end. There was blood all over the floor, all over the announce table.
Yeah, I'm a fan of blood. I know maybe
I do too. I like blood.
Yep. Yeah, when it comes to like old school kind of realism or whatever you want to call it, like I don't think anything really solidifies a match in your mind more than somebody, bleeding. Like those are the ones that always stick with you.
Because that's realistic. Even in a real fight, that's what would happen.
Yep.
So I always like blood in wrestling. Yeah.
Agreed.
That's when I kind of stopped watching WWE when they had the no blood policy.
Yep.
And then they would stop matches when guys got busted open hard way and have the referee clean them up, film the crowd for 2 minutes. I was like, oh, that's so lame.
It takes you out of it completely, because it's like
it was
all
like
these other bastards I saw, like they kept fighting, like no matter how much blood there was.
Yeah, I always like when it happens to Brock Lesnar and he tries to shoo the referee away. That was funny. Yeah.
Because you always remember like Austin with just buckets of blood with with Brett and like Tully in the cage with TA and just
even when I was a little kid in the 90s, I was like, oh, blood, it's wrestling. You can expect blood in wrestling sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was now you don't need it every match, every show, but when you do like important matches, especially if it's a violent feud or whatever, it totally adds to the match. It just does.
Yeah, and it takes away from the product when there's no blood policy, no bleeding under any circumstances.
Yeah, where it just stops. Yeah, it's like it's like what am I watching?
Yeah, unless unless it's like a first blood match or something like that. Then then you understand it. But like if it's not part of the storyline,
like Magic Johnson's fighting somebody.
HIV on a pole.
Well, that happened with Randy Orton's dad when he was bleeding all over Undertaker. That hell was a long time ago.
We had Hep C, I believe, not AIDS. No, no rumors about Cowboy Bob Orton.
I bet Undertaker was pissed. I'd be so mad.
I would be too. Yeah. By the way, so now they can actually cure that, which is crazy. But
that's awesome.
Did you see? Now we had him on the show years ago, and he seemed fine. And then over the years, like there's clearly something wrong with him when you see the guy. But Hannibal lately, he put up this picture.
Too much of this.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
He had this picture of Abdul the Butcher, like in the hospital bed, and he's like, Abdul is literally rotting to death, so he can go to like the hell that he deserves. I'm like, well, what kind of just sick? You'd have to just be a sick bastard to like post something like this. Like
exactly,
you're posting like a picture of a guy on his deathbed, and you're like, rooting it on. Like, what the hell?
That's just
wrong with you.
That's just
it's messed up.
But this pay-per-view was great. It was
from beginning to
I
end,
enjoyed it a lot.
There was not a bad match.
Nope.
If I want to say any negative, it's just like it's weird not having the world title match, on AEW pay-per-view.
The booking of it is setting it up for a TV world title match.
It's kind of reversed.
Kind of strange.
Yeah. And the thing is, in AEW, they have so many titles, and they protect like the women's belt and the tag belts. You could have had one of them main event, and then you still end the show with one of the titles. Although I guess you can make the argument ending the show with the Owen Hart tournament.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, and who the hell would want to follow that match?
Oh yeah,
that was just like unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
That was I was tired at the end of that match. Just like just cheering it on. It was crazy.
It's funny. The shortest match was like 16 minutes.
Was it really? Wow.
Besides like the pre-show, even
And
that
that's
was
the thing
good.
with AEW, always get your money's worth. It's
Yeah,
like,
I don't
Yeah.
get this idea that people. I think they get brainwashed by WWE. They're like, that's the way it should be, 4 matches, and it's
I
like
want
an hour of
commercials.
wrestling.
Where are all my commercials at?
Yeah, Michael and I were talking
is too
about
much
that
wrestling.
before the show. It's like, how do you get mad like when you get more of what you paid for? You know, like that's crazy.
No, I
Like even
think
if you
it's a
can't stay up and
brainwash.
watch it, then just you bought the pay per view, so finish watching it the next day. You know,
When I see people
It's like going to
go on.
going to a restaurant. This hamburger is too big. This pizza's too big. I
Yeah.
want a smaller portion. It's like, well, you
sir,
don't
you
need to
can
eat.
take the rest home. No, why would I
Yeah.
do that?
I
That's
actually a
madness.
friend of our mom's. So I go out to breakfast on weekends with my mom and her friend, and I got like the big breakfast, and I couldn't eat all, bro. And she started telling the waitress, "Oh, you should make these like portions small." I'm like, "Don't tell them that."
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I did love it this because they've left a lot of it. They're continuing some storylines going forward, and like we were saying, like if Andrade ends up winning the belt from MJF at the end of the main event, because the Moxley's group, they came in and hoisted up Will Ospreay. You could tell that like if Will wins the belt, they're going to turn on him.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what I think, Moxley's
I
going to
think
go
so
for the
too.
world belt or whatever,
At first, I thought they were going to do a storyline where he was trying to destroy the Death Riders from the inside, like get Claudio
okay.
and Moxley to start fighting with each other. I thought that was where they're going to go, but I guess not.
I mean, like I'm just guessing, but like that's kind of how I see it going.
Yeah,
Like,
I could totally
in
see that.
Wembley,
Moxley
if he gets the belt, then they'll start beating the shit out of him or something.
Yeah,
and
I
then
think
another
so
thing that was kind of neat because they didn't have the New Japan belt on the line, and they're doing kind of a storyline in New Japan for that because Yota Tsuji, who's the new champ, the 2-time New Japan champ, he went on and in his press conference he was saying how he refused to bring the belt with him, and he wasn't going to be like Tony Khan's like toy, and he refused to like defend it in the AEW. And I'm like, well, I don't know if he really feels that way or if this is like a storyline, like, and something's going to come from that. But it's just something to keep an eye open for. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the pay-per-view. I had a great time with that.
I liked it.
It was so good.
I didn't know some of the people, but I really did enjoy it. It was great.
Yeah. I would like it, the next one. I do think you should try to make all the matches, fit the Forbidden Door. Maybe even find like some indie guys. I know the thing is, I was thinking like you were running out of like ECW anymore. Like you can't really do Forbidden Door ECW. Like you could do like a couple RVD, Rhino or something.
Oh yeah.
You're just running out of people. But maybe you could, I don't know. There's probably not too many indie guys that haven't at least been through there. Maybe FE or something.
Oh yeah, or some of the guys in New York, whatever. Well, is it wherever MJF came from?
Yeah. Yes, it's
MLW.
not a lot of people.
Yeah, MLW. It does hurt that AAA is under WWE now. Because there's less.
Yeah. Or they can wrestle holograms. Like a hologram of Nick Bockwinkel.
The new Canadian
hologram of New Jack.
Yeah.
For the cage match.
That would be pretty sweet.
That would be great.
That reminds me of like when they had Coachella here a few years ago. They had a hologram of Tupac. It's like who would pay like $300 to go watch a hologram?
Yeah,
I don't know about that. Yeah.
All right. So we got some questions here. Were you about to say something, Mr. Jones, Troy?
I don't think so.
Brian Matthew Clutter wants to know, what up? Boom.
Cool.
Everything.
Everything is up. Brian Matthew Clutter also wants to know, after WCW is gone and before TNA started, did you think any of the other companies that popped up in between the two had a chance of catching on? World Wrestling All-Stars had a lot of WCW talent, so I was rooting for them. And XWF and Wrestling Society X were definitely things that existed. I mean, I rooted for all that stuff, but none of that did I think like, oh, this is really going to be something.
I did enjoy World Wrestling All-Stars a lot. They had shows in Las Vegas and Australia. I have those DVDs still.
Oh,
They were
okay.
good shows. It's like an early version of TNA, of NWA TNA.
Yeah, I watched
It's
it
pretty
too,
much all
but
the same people.
I never really thought this was going to be like the next big company, though. Or
Yeah,
really
I
like
enjoyed it,
these.
though. It was good. Good
Yeah, no, I
stuff.
liked it too. Yeah. I liked Wrestling Society X, but I
Yeah,
didn't
me
think
too.
that this is going to be like,
But
top
Wrestling Society X was more like in 2007, though, right? When it was on MTV.
Yeah,
I remember you had the Kleinrock guy, Kevin Kleinrock, on In Your Head.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
before
actually-
like Ring of
Yeah.
Honor, that was the first one that kind of blew my mind. I was like, these kids are crazy good.
I had a shirt for from the first Ring of Honor show. I sold it for like $500 on eBay a few years
Wow.
ago. I kind of regret it. It said Honor is Born, and it said like June 2002 and the
Oh,
name
that's
of the
really cool.
venue.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just look at that card though, like it was like a who's who of like all these guys that would go on and become huge.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
was on
the
very
first ROH
show?
They used to have this guy called John Xavier that was really good. CM Punk was on it. He was an early ROH guy.
Xavier wasn't he
Trent
the-
Acid, I think, was on.
Oh yeah, Trent Acid.
Trent Acid, he was good.
Was
He passed
Loki
away.
on that one?
I think, yeah, Loki was on there.
Who was his own worst enemy? Like, I don't know. Some of the
Yeah.
short guys like had kind of that weird attitude. Wrestling guys,
Oh, okay.
like Austin Aries too. Like he was always
Yeah,
so
Austin
good,
Aries.
but just his own worst enemy.
You're pissed off all the time about something.
Yeah, yep.
Right.
But I could tell CM Punk, even in 2002, I could tell he was going to be something.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, you saw him.
remember
and
he-
Samoa Joe and Chris
Yeah.
Daniels and stuff. Like,
Oh, yeah, Christopher Daniels. He was very good.
yep.
It was kind of weird, though. I remember the next year he had that feud with Raven, and then he was like one of his lackeys on TNA.
Oh yeah,
At
that
the same
was
time,
kind
he
of
was
funny.
having like this blood feud with Raven on the Indies in like 2003.
Yeah, I mean that was one of the first things that really put him on the map, though. Was the big feud with Raven.
Oh yeah.
We were quoted on the old CM Punk website after it was our first Harley Race interview, and Harley Race told the story about taking a lot of the young guys out for drinks, and Punk ordered like a shot of milk, and he's like, if I was a younger man, I would
He would have shoved it down his throat with the alcohol.
I could definitely see Harley doing that.
yeah.
You need to man up, boy. Drink this. Hey, Ludak.
Luddite Supreme.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. That's what they call a Whopper, I think, in England, a Luddite Supreme
Nice.
Hey, which?
with cheese. What's on your mind, buddy, pal, amigo, compadre?
Not much. That sauce on the Whopper, though.
You know what's so funny? With the painting behind you, I thought you had a pink mohawk when you first showed up. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
it does look like
I
that.
kind of dig that look.
Well, Pride
That's
Month
what I
is
need,
over.
a big mohawk.
Yes, that's what I want for the future.
Yeah, that's why you didn't win hottest of the year, but maybe next year.
Oh,
With the magenta mohawk, you can't
Let me-
lose.
When the hottest, what do I have to borrow? Which set of hair?
Brian, oh, whoa. You have to save that for another on another platform. Favorite memories of Braden Walker in WWE?
Who?
My favorite memory is when he was supposed to be on the show, and then Jesse Neal
that
called
was
in.
fantastic. That's probably everyone's favorite memory. There's no
And then
cock
Lance Storm
sucking in
ripping him
this
apart,
house.
saying he looked like a refrigerator. Lance Storm wrote that big journal.
Favorite actor or director that's been canceled?
I don't know.
I think that's kind of usually nonsense, to be honest. But
I don't really know who's
That's
been
weird.
canceled. Burt Reynolds.
damn, yeah, he's been canceled from life.
Permanently canceled.
Brian Matthew Clutter, how do you feel about data centers being used to generate AI images? So, and that is accompanied by a picture.
An AI picture.
It is. So they're building these giant data centers. So Brian Matthew Clutter can make this.
Whoa. I'm all for it.
Is that who's that? Lexar and his mom?
I think that's our grandma.
Oh, okay. Very pretty. Very
Yep.
good. We wish them well.
He's got a thing for beans, huh? They're in a bean canning.
Oh, yeah.
factory.
That was always big in the AI world is beans for some
Oh,
reason.
okay. I just thought maybe it was a him thing.
Yeah.
He just
Would
liked
have
the
to
canned beans. Eat no fat and eat no lean. Eat Rex beans, fit for a queen.
Okay. Brian Matthew Clutter should be making out with Geraldine, he says.
Oh.
To Lexar. And Lexar, and then Brian replies, that's not Geraldine. And Lexar just says, no. Lexar, this Sunday, wrestling history is going to be made. This was last Sunday, I guess.
Oh.
As 3 major wrestling promotions are having their pay-per-view. I don't think that's not good history.
No.
It's
It was 4.
yeah, and it's
Whoa.
not good. Look, I'm not saying you don't want every wrestling company to do good all stuff, but people only have a certain amount of time. They only have a certain amount of money. To have all these shows at the same time is not some great thing. That's a negative, and we all know the reason behind it. We all
And it hurts
know
everybody.
Yeah, they're hurt. The bigger company is hurting themselves to try to hurt the smaller company. You could twist it any way you want, bend over backwards to kiss up to the monolith of the WWE, but you're spouting bullshit. We know what is going on here.
I did think it was very funny that I saw Great American Bash got only like 300,000 people watching it because they countered the AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Serves them right.
So it's funny
Yeah.
they got bad ratings.
Yeah. Former WWE agent producer Road Dogg is rumored to be in Boston for TNA Slammiversary and potentially being with the company. Are you intrigued?
BG James is not allowed to be Road Dogg.
Right now.
I
I don't think I've ever been intrigued by anything with that guy.
I wish him well.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is having Sandman Hotel Group as their sponsor for the 2026 Canada tour. Sandman owns a hotel?
If Brad Armstrong
know
would have
that.
had any personality, nobody would have even known who the Road Dogg ever was.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Armstrong apparently had personality. He just couldn't bring it to the stage.
Just not on TV.
Yeah.
Season 3 of WWE Unreal will debut on my birthday, July 21st.
Season 3.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a season.
Wow.
I guess I knew there was season 1, but
Is that like
I can watch it. CM Punk hugging Triple H. Thank you so much. Thank you for this
no.
opportunity. Oh God, thank you so much. Thank you, boss. What a
can I go suck off the prince of Saudi Arabia? Please?
Yeah, I don't even know what this show is. So I didn't know if it was like their new,
It should be
training,
like that scene
young
in Boogie
guys.
Nights where the guy had the gun to their. Oh, you do a good job, you'll live. Oh, you'll live, punk, you'll live.
WWE superstar Trick Williams and Lash Legend got married last week in Jamaica. They had 120 guests, including fellow superstars Oba Fleming, I think that's Fleming, Nia Jax, and rapper Little Taki. Are you happy?
Trick or treat.
Sure.
Congratulations to them.
Yep.
Mhm.
Congrats, whoever you are.
NWA is now on Tubi. All right, cool.
Is it really?
Yeah. All right, maybe I'll check them out. Actually,
Yeah.
I'll check it out. Triple
Wait,
H.
what?
Is it still on YouTube every week?
I don't know.
I don't know.
think
It's
it's
been
been on
years.
YouTube.
I do
think
like,
I watched it.
I do like Billy Corgan's podcast. I think that's pretty good.
Is
I
it
like he
good?
talks about himself like half the time too,
It
which is
always
funny.
delivers, bro.
AAA Night 1 of Triple Mania in Las Vegas is sold out. Are you impressed?
Not
Yeah, that's
really.
good for them.
Mm-hmm.
What venue is it at? I think it's like a mid-sized thing, isn't it? I don't
Yeah, I'm
know.
not really positive.
Holds 200 people. It's like, all right, cool.
I think it was something that holds like 5,000, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, that's cool though. Yeah, it's cool that Lucha is doing well here.
Yeah.
Jonathan Johnson,
Yeah.
Bully Ray just said he in a deleted tweet that he could kick everyone's ass on the panel tonight.
Oh man.
No, I always liked Bubba Ray as a wrestler, but he seems like a real jackass.
Yeah.
Camel here.
He,
I can't stand him on Busted Open. I have to
Oh.
turn it off.
He's the worst. Yeah.
Because he was like, Moxley's a fraud. I could, whoop his ass. And I'm thinking like, well, for one thing, wrestling isn't real. I'm not being an asshole here, but there were people who could kick Hulk Hogan's ass. Not like everybody, but that doesn't mean like, as much as I liked Haku, like that Haku should have been, if you would have had King Haku as champion for 7 years, would that have been successful? Probably not.
And Steve Blackman beating Ric Flair, and like
Yeah,
being
right.
the champ for a minute.
Dirty Dick Slater,
nobody showed up.
Right.
Like, wow, the
So-
ratings have never been so
His-
low. I don't know why.
His reply, I love what Josh Barnett said, and his reply was so lame. Like, oh, I could teach you how to be over in the wrestling business. It's like you're retired, Bully Ray.
And why
Josh
look,
Barnett would kill him. To shoot
yeah,
fight.
without a doubt.
Is Bully Ray known for any like actual fighting or any real like
Not
athletic
that I've
ability?
ever heard of.
More known for eating.
Yeah, he's like that fat dude, and
Yeah, threatening like some of the crowd people, in
Yeah,
ECW arena.
yeah, he called like he said an old woman could like teach her daughter to blow guys or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah, we got an old lady who taught her daughter how to suck dick in the front row. I remember that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know of any like real fight the guy's been in,
Not
and he
that
wasn't.
I
an
know New
athlete as
Jack
far
wanted
as I
to fight
know.
him for a long
Yeah.
time. I think New Jack would have kicked his ass.
Oh,
And he wasn't
yeah,
like a
because
college.
New Jack didn't fight fair, so I wouldn't
No.
know any of him.
And he wasn't like a college athlete, as far as I know. He wasn't like
Yeah.
a real life wrestler or MMA guy. And
It was probably a typo. He probably does. I can eat anyone on the panel.
and Moxley's like what 15 years younger, in way better shape,
Oh yeah,
and actually does train like he does MMA, or whatever type of fighting training. So I don't even know if he is like this badass guy
Yeah.
in real life, but if I was
But
going to
he-
bet
he was
money,
saying
I
that-
would bet money on the younger guy in better shape who's had actual, training. of some kind.
And he was saying the Death Riders are just him trying to live out his fantasy, but Aces and Eights sucked ass. That made me stop watching TNA.
Yeah,
His group was way
exactly.
worse than Moxley's.
Yeah, and he's living out his fantasy now as like some badass guy.
oh yeah, he could be a pretend like tough guy now.
yeah.
See, he's just the opposite of like Stevie Richards. Like, because whenever I watch Stevie's podcast, he's always so like upbeat, and he's kind of like, I like this, I didn't like that, but here's the reason why I didn't like that. This guy just blanket statement, oh, this all sucks.
And he's a WWE kiss ass.
Yeah, big time.
Because he's on their payroll, so He's always sucking up to them. I did like someone from that A&E show, LFG, said he's like one of the worst people they've ever met in their life.
That's awesome.
Which was like somebody that he was training, which was funny. I mean, even his tag team partner, Devon Dudley, didn't get along with him for like several years.
Yep.
He didn't talk to him.
Yeah, yeah. So, but thank you, Jonathan Jackson. He's my vote for next year's Rookie of the Year.
I have to say though that Baron Corbin's just as annoying as Bubba Ray Dudley on that show.
Oh, really?
I didn't even know he was on it. Oh, Jesus.
He's on. Dolph Ziggler's good on it. Thunder Rosa's good on it, and Tommy Dreamer's good on it.
And the Thunder Rosa and the Lightning Strikes. They need like a like Lightning Girl to tag with Thunder Rosa, Thunder and Lightning.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Paige and Natalie each receives Guinness World Record plaques. Are you intrigued? He doesn't even tell us for what.
For what? Yeah. What did they do?
I think for Paige it was like the youngest Divas champion, but they don't have that belt anymore.
That's in the Guinness Book of World Records.
I guess they must have paid them off.
Yeah.
TKO must have paid them for that, I guess. But Natty Neidhart, it was for something like the most submissions in a women's match in WWE or something.
Oh, that she submitted, or that because I don't remember her winning
No,
a
somebody
match
else did.
in years.
I don't. I think TKO just paid off Guinness Book of World Records as well.
Probably.
Yeah, they could have some stuff. Yeah. Bully Ray said that the Death Rider. Oh, we did this one. Sorry. Lexar, indie wrestler Joey Janela says he'll confront Bully Ray face to face over girl accusations. What are your thoughts? I didn't hear I thought that was. I didn't hear about any girl accusations.
I did hear that. He said he was buying 22-year-old girls drinks. If he thinks he's getting 22-year-old girls, he's delusional. Although he did get
Ray's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
If Joey Janela slaps the shit out of him, I'll buy a shirt. You know.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
I always liked Joey. I always thought Joey was a hard-working guy.
Yeah.
Me too. Joey, beat the hell out of Bully Ray. We'll all buy a shirt from you.
Yep.
Speaking of accusations, I saw there was a lot of stuff about Tommy Dreamer after TV fired him. Like all kinds of women have come out like that he was like a creep.
Wow. That really doesn't surprise me. He kind of seems like he would be.
Yeah. So he's married to Beulah McGillicuddy. He married up, I think.
Mm.
Oh yeah. He had like a lot of women after him back in the day.
That's weird. I guess because he was just in the office with Heyman at ECW. I don't know.
I don't know.
And he wasn't.
But I did see Perry Saturn posted a video where he put his two fingers like Trump said, like up Francine's vagina during a match, which was really messed up.
Yeah.
From like 1999,
Wow.
somebody posted that video. That has no place in wrestling ever.
No.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Let's see here. According to Vince Russo. Go on, Michael.
Sorry. Also, I did say he did look bad in the dark side of the ring when he was defending Flair, saying like him taking his dick out on the plane was no big deal.
Oh yeah,
Like,
any of those guys that
defending
that was
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is just like those guys are from a different era where like that's how they looked at women in wrestling, you know, like they were just there for the men's pleasure. According to Vince Russo and a couple of wrestling sites, Conan went through double leg amputation. I don't think that's true.
Oh, really? Because I had heard that, but I hope it's not true.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
I saw his podcast. He got 2 legs.
Yeah, because I don't think it's happened. I remember him talking like he was saying that this might have to happen, but I don't think it's actually happened.
Get Husey on the horn.
But Marty Jannetty did have one of his legs amputated.
Yeah, I remember seeing the photos of that.
Lexar, former WWE superstar Curtis Axel was recently arrested for multiple drug charges and DUI. Thoughts? Wow, that's bad. I say that's
is
not
that
good.
DiBiase's kid?
Yeah.
No, it's Mr.
No. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was always so weird because they'd be like, he's the son of Kurt Hennig. He's the grandfather of Larry the Axe Hennig. He's Curtis Axel.
Like what?
They had a worse name. They had Michael McGillicuddy before that.
Yeah, that was worse.
That was worse.
They always
that's right. That was the NXT thing, right?
They like to do this. They'll go out of their way to tell you that these people are someone else's son. You know, it's Braun Breaker is the son of Rick Steiner, but we don't want. He's not Steiner. He's Braun Breaker because he likes to break stuff. Why tell us that they're other people's kids?
Yep.
And just not name them after them.
Yeah, that's just silly to me.
Scotty McGee is the son of John Cena.
Yeah, at least like when you see, the Von Erich kids, they're the Von Erichs, like kind of easy to tell. I'm hoping Sting's son gets into wrestling.
Well, the one of them is. One of them.
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
nice.
He's had some like dark matches.
Because they look great. They look just like Sting. They're just awesome.
Yeah, I think it's just one of them is wrestling.
Oh, okay.
If you could vision yourself as a kid to wrestling parents, who would be your wrestling mom and dad be? What?
Then I'd change my name.
Not Chris Benoit.
No, that probably would be unwise.
If you could vision yourself as a kid to wrestling parents, so do they have to be like people are actually together, or you can just pick and choose? Like,
who has the?
I think Tony Khan would be good as a dad. He's rich and he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah,
that would be like The Rock or somebody. I'll be The Rock's kid because I'd be loaded.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to be McMahon's kids.
No, then you just messed up right from the get-go.
Right.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the World Cup tournament so far, Lexar Winston?
Sure.
This is a wrestling podcast, Lexar. He's only been listening for 15 years, but he'll catch up one of these days.
The 16th year, he's going to really pick it up.
Rapper JC recently, I'm not exactly sure what this means. Rapper JC recently exposed. It must be caught, but they wrote hot, exposed for stealing other rappers' lyrics. But Jay wouldn't get criticized. For instance, Jay used Ice-T's 99 Problems hook. Thoughts? See my comment above. This is a wrestling podcast.
Didn't DDP sue him? I think DDP sued him for ripping off his diamond.
Oh yeah, that was in WCW. The
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think he sued Jay-Z before.
Bang!
Yeah. When was the last wrestling event you attended? That's actually a good question. It's actually been a while. I might be going to Chicago. I don't think I am because that's in a couple weeks. So I think I would have found out by now. Chi-Town Matt, who listens to the show, was going to fly me out to Chicago for not Dragon Gate. What was it? New
Japan.
Yeah, New Japan's doing a show in Chicago.
I think that's like the first part of the G1 or something.
That's what it is. Yeah, G1.
Yeah.
I was going to go to San Diego to Dynamite tonight, but I always pick IYH over AEW.
Good man. Really.
And I did Revolution in March, which was a good show, but I'm kind of burned out. I went to like 8 wrestling shows last year.
Wow. Yeah, it's probably been like a year and a half, I think, for me. AEW in Boston was, I think, my last one.
That might have been my last one. Yeah, I haven't been to a live show for a while. Lexar, this week in wrestling history, Chris Benoit was found dead along with his wife, woman, and his son. WWE aired a special tribute show before finding out the next day what really happened to Benoit. You can actually go back and you can hear us live what we thought of this at the time, because even back then I was like, I don't think this is wise to do this tribute, because not every people, I can't say I knew or anyone knew, but when the wife, the kid, and the husband are all dead in the house and no one knows, there's a good chance of something. What happened.
You were like Regal. You had a good intuition.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, I can't blame. Yeah, you could tell he knew. Our mom, Troy's mom, always had a bad feeling about Benoit. Always thought he was like. She honestly thought he was like dangerous to women for some reason, But apparently she was right.
I always thought the snot rocket he did was so disgusting. When he did that to guys, it was so gross. There's weird stories about him and the Miz where like he's eating an egg McMuffin and he slaps it out of his hand. You're a superstar. You don't ever eat McDonald's.
Yeah, it was Paul London and what was the other guy's name? Kendrick.
Rene Dupree. Brian Kendrick.
Yeah, they have some weird stories about Benoit too.
Yeah.
God,
I wish he was shocking at the time. I would have never expected that, of course. Very shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kendrick
was all over the news.
So young when he was in that like group, because you see him now, he still looks like really good.
He aged well, Brian Kendrick. He always looked young.
It's too bad he wasn't around in the last 5 years, because I think he really, or him and Paul London, they would have been bigger stars, because size wouldn't have been that as important as it was when they were around. And, you know, they could have gone back and forth between AEW and WWE, and they would have had a bigger upside, because they could have been. And Kendrick was a really good talker, too, before he went kind of nuts. So I think he
was fun, though, when he went a little crazy.
Yeah. Paul London, not a bad.
He was another good guy in the early days of Ring of Honor.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So true.
Sweet and sour Larry Sweeney is the guy I think would be huge. Even, you know, because he still wouldn't be that old. Great talker, could have been a manager or a wrestler.
Yeah, because he
great interview on In Your Head too. I enjoyed it.
He probably was a little bit smaller than MJF, but like not by a lot, you know. Like
no. Let's see here. No. This question is for Neal. If a TV show such as a late night or daytime talk show or series gets canceled, does all their producers, writers, directors, makeup people, and camera people get laid off at once? The final show is what do you think they get? They like what if the show is canceled? Like, you think they just keep those people employed
for whatever comes into that time slot? Like, you know, you were doing
That'd
all in the family, but now you know it's the Jetsons. You know,
that'd be good if they got a WCW type contract. They pay them for like 3 years. After it's over.
Plus, I don't know why he's asking me. Like, you think I don't work for a network? Also,
your years at ABC. You know?
You're in show business. You're in show business.
Also, I am higher ranked on IMDb than Stuttering John Melendez.
Oh.
I'm the 104,000th number, biggest star in all of Hollywood.
Nice.
Also happening is that most schools are having their final week of school and having their graduation ceremony. We don't care. No offense.
How do you know that if you don't have kids, though?
Yeah, unless you're a fucking creep.
You just show up scoping out the kids. Hey.
Fucking creep is said in this question. What's your favorite episode of Botchamania? I don't know, man. They all kind of run together, I would say.
Episode 74 is the
final. When the guy botches.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was episode 74 when the guy does the botch.
They should swerve everybody and have an episode where no one botches.
I don't even watch that anymore. There's just too much filler. They have like
because you run out of
sound effects and stuff, and it's like, okay,
you run out of like the good stuff.
Yeah.
Lexar, have you ever pooped or peed in your sleep? Always delivering the fine questions here.
The hard-hitting questions the fans are demanding.
Nikhil wants to know. By the way, thank you, Shuli. Shuli retweeted the show, so thank you.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Thanks.
Carly Bravo, who works for AEW, said, Tommy Dreamer told me he couldn't hire me because he didn't know if I could make a cocky black guy. Well, what the fuck?
He didn't know he could make a cocky black guy is what he's...
Yeah.
Did he?
So he didn't think Carly Bravo could like pull off being a cocky black guy?
He didn't know if he could book the guy to be a cocky black guy.
Oh.
Is Carly like a white woman? Like, because then it
No,
would be
he's a black
impressive.
guy.
Oh,
He's
okay.
a black guy. Well, that's his.
He's in Shane Taylor Promotions, I think, in AEW.
Oh, okay. I do like Shane Taylor.
During today's SmackDown taping, Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga told Solo Sikoa that they are leaving the My Family Tree faction after Solo got involved in the Bloodlines business. Thoughts and memories.
Christ, this thing's never going to end. The
It's a
bloodline
never-ending storyline. When your
It'd be
main
like the
guy,
new 100-Year Wars, you know.
when your main guy is Solo, suck him off, you just have to end. Like, it's one thing if he's like the 8th or 9th guy, and because he's worthless, but when he's the main guy, like that's like with the NWOs being led by Horace Hogan. It's just
I was thinking the same thing.
It's time to
Horace Hogan and Virgil.
Yeah, and like Michael Wall Street. It's like
Yeah.
probably time to end this. WWE were in London this week. One of the tapings, same day as England playing in the World Cup. Tickets were too expensive, and I'm not missing football. Footballimas. SmackDown had its lowest attendance ever.
Well, that was
I just
smart.
unplugged my microphone.
Good thinking.
SmackDown had its lowest attendance ever at the O2 Arena. Think it was 6,000 out of 14,000. No one who loves football would go to wrestling, including me. That's not really a question. It's just a comment, I guess.
I'd pick a World Cup over that too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but it doesn't say a lot for someone who's never watches soccer. But I understand, though, if I was going to book something, especially in England or European country, not to book it against, the world.
Yeah, it'd be like booking something against like an NFL playoff game or something like. Well,
Yeah.
Why would you do this?
Yeah.
TNA.
The guy's name just came to me though, Michael. It was Walker Stewart, the big guy with the New Japan commentator.
The commentator, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's really good. I like him a lot. The guy that he does it with though in New Japan, like he's this weird little British guy with like 2 times as many teeth as he needs. Like he's kind of wacky. I'm not a big fan of him, but Walker's good.
Okay.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Cool.
He did the last show we went to in New Japan with him and Veda Scott. They were the commentators.
Okay. She used to be in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, yep. She's a good commentator too.
TNA is
okay, cool. I do miss the New Japan show that used to be on Access TV. I enjoyed it.
With JR? Yeah, with Ross and
Yeah.
The big guy there, the
Barnett.
Jim Ross
was
is
it
still
Josh
falling all the time. Do you
I
think?
know.
Do you think someone's
he just had
beating
surgery?
Jim Ross?
I hope not. Poor JR.
I know.
People were saying that they didn't want to hear JR because he was all confused. I'd rather hear JR with Alzheimer's than a lot of these other people.
Yeah. Give me
Even
him
if he
over
says,
McAfee no matter what.
I especially
you know?
want to hear him with Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding out there.
He'd be calling out for potatoes and stuff.
Yeah, when we saw him at NWA Wrestling Legends Fan Fest, we were in. He was in, doing the autographs, and he literally it was almost like he had Tourette's, but he wasn't swearing. He just like potatoes.
Yep.
Like,
You can get them big Idahos. And you got the main tater. And
Maybe he wanted his handler to go buy him
The
lunch.
hell's
He
he
wants some
talking
potatoes or
about?
something. I don't know. It's
or he's
weird.
trying to scare us off or something.
Maybe. He's
I
also
don't
he,
have anything.
he also drinks a lot. So. But he's a
Yeah.
good guy.
And I
I
gotta
did
say,
see
like
him-
we were so excited that time because he was gonna make the barbecue.
Yeah, that was a lie.
Yeah.
We paid for it was supposed to be Jim Ross barbecue, and then it ended up it was supposed to be at poolside him barbecuing, and what it ended up being it was in the hotel like cafeteria or whatever, and we saw it was vats of just generic barbecue sauce. It just said
Yeah.
barbecue sauce. and
they
like
put
you
it
know,
over this boneless chicken breast. you
yeah,
know?
just like bullshit that you get
Oh.
like in a cafeteria.
Yeah, it was.
Like 99-cent store barbecue sauce.
Yeah, just big
Yeah.
vats of it.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. And then some of the people there, like I guess that's what defines a mark. Like they're
Yeah.
like, oh, this is the best barbecue ever. Like,
Best
dude, you
barbecue
can't be
sauce I ever had
serious.
in my life.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, the boneless like chicken, you know, like a skinless boneless chicken fillet that's like all pressed,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
like, you know, some like frozen ribs that were thought out, and just
Did he have
all your
the main
bullshit.
event mustard? Used to have like
No,
mustard
because
too, right?
they just
Main
had
event
vats.
mustard.
Yeah, you could buy it.
Yeah.
You could buy it as table, but what was supposed to be his barbecue, it literally was, you could see it right there behind it. It just said bar. It was, you know, like a hotel or whatever, where they
Yeah.
buy like
Yeah.
in bulk a great big giant thing of barbecue
Generic
sauce.
barbecue sauce.
Yeah. It was like basically, like you said, like the lunch ladies at the elementary school would have, you know?
Right.
Just take out this giant jug, glug, 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 glug. Oh,
The
JR's
same
barbecue
show.
sauce is
That'll be
ready.
$50.
Yeah.
When I was backstage at AEW last time they were in Viejas Arena, JR did walk by me and he was not wearing a shirt, which I thought was really weird. And some
Whoa.
girl went
Whoa,
up to him and
that
asked him
is
for a
weird.
picture. I said, of all the people not wearing a shirt, Jim Ross. I was like, wow.
Was he wearing pants?
And then she was like, yeah, I was wearing pants, but he wasn't wearing a shirt. And some girl went up to him, can I get a picture? She said, oh, let's do it earlier in the day, honey.
That's awesome.
I would like a picture with JR. I would not have asked him for a picture when he's not wearing a shirt.
Why is he not wearing a shirt?
I don't
Someone
know.
could go up, hey, old man, put on a
trying
friggin'
to
shirt.
get the new Mrs. Ross, I think.
Maybe.
I remember he really like went off on Sonny, like really threw Sonny under the bus. This is before she
Oh,
killed
yeah.
the guy. Because he was like saying about how Sonny was like emailing him, like, we're both single and older. Why not, like, you know, I'll really take care of you as a man, you know, if you let me live. And I was like, you don't need to tell everybody this.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you know, you can keep it between you two. What she really wasn't doing anything like crazy or nothing. You could just say, I'm not
like
interested.
he's gonna get a better offer for
I know.
Christ's
He's like,
sake.
you know who I am. I'm fucking Jim Ross, bitch.
I always did feel so bad for Chris Candido. Poor Chris Candido.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
This was,
Yeah.
you know, this was years after he had passed away. But
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was right after Ross's wife had died, right?
yeah. So, well, it was like, you know, she was alone, he was alone. She's like, I'll take care of you as a man in the bedroom and like in the kitchen, and you know, basically like, so I don't know. Like, you could just say like, I'm not interested. You don't need to tell the world and you just ridicule one. TNA is discussing adding another championship. No more championships in any promotion. No,
that should be start whittling down the championships.
You have
Don't
like
add
40
anymore, anyway.
belts in every company. People come out and I'm like, why is this guy have a belt?
Yeah.
Some people, there's so many belts, some people have like 2 or 3 titles.
Yeah, and this is the international belt, not the intercontinental belt.
Yeah, it's like, well, what's the difference?
Okay.
No difference, really.
WWE. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go on.
I did hear Eric Young is gone from TNA. Another person.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
He
they're
had been
getting
there
rid of
since the
everybody.
start, hadn't he?
Yeah, he had left once.
Yeah,
to
he's
go
been
to
there a long
WWE.
time.
I always liked him, but this was years ago. I haven't seen
No,
him.
I like him too.
Probably 10 years.
I respect him because he quit WWE during the Vince McMahon stuff
did he?
a few years ago. He's like the only guy. Like, people said, you McMahon, but he was the only guy who actually quit over it.
Yeah. I was listening to a Paul Heyman interview, and he was pretty much saying that he said working with Vince McMahon and working for Vince McMahon was like night and day, and he pretty much insinuated that Vince was an asshole and it was very hard to work for him.
I can believe that.
And he said also something he said funny during that interview when he was like in love with Roman Reigns and yes, my tribal chief. He's like all the he got that from like the writers with Vince. Yes, Mr. McMahon. Oh, absolutely, Mr. McMahon.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's great.
He said they used to look at Vince like they were in love with him, all the writers, all the yes men, which is funny.
WWE should have an end game plan for the Bloodline storyline. And that end game is The Rock.
They're all adopted.
There's no
18
point in
years from now, they're going to end it.
There's no point in revisiting the Bloodline reunion or power hierarchy storyline unless you have a conclusion. The conclusion must be Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania 43.
No, they clearly they were never related in the first place.
You can clearly see they're booking Roman like 2022. The thing is, by the time you do this match, it's like, well, Roman's ready to retire too. So,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Rock won't even show up, like even just to be there. How many millions do they have to pay him to wrestle Roman? A lot, I guess.
Oh, God, yeah.
I think
he was like one of the highest people last year, and he wasn't even there.
I think at this point, in my opinion, to do a real payoff, is you need a new, like, young Samoan guy that can be the future of the company, and then they beat Roman or The Rock. I don't know. I honestly think we're past the point of The Rock doing a singles match.
Yeah.
I think he's like a lot easier to make 20 million making Moana, you know?
Yeah, and he literally rips like every muscle in his body every time he does a match, and he hasn't done one in years.
When I saw him with that wig, I had almost laughed out loud. That wig is so bad. And the Moana trailer.
What if he comes back with just a big full head of hair like that?
That would be the greatest. Yeah, he shows up. He's got my hair.
Make fun of Cena. Look, Cena, what I got.
Remember
remember that thing?
Yeah, when Hogan came back with the wig after he did.
I love that. That was the greatest.
Ninjas kick back or some dumbass movie.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And when Macho Man stole it, that was the greatest. Yeah.
We were gonna have Rugged Rod Price on the show. So I asked him, he's like, yeah, we booked it. And one of the things about Rugged Rod Price is he wore a weave because he lost his hair. And it actually got ripped out during a match. So I only bring it up to embarrass him. That's why I'm bringing it up. Because so we're gonna have him on the show. For people who don't know, he wrestled at the end of World Class. He tagged in Global with Steve Austin. It was Stunning Steve and Rugged Rod. I liked the team. I always thought he was going to be like a star. Never really went anywhere. Had a short run in ECW, and that was the end of him. So he's going to come on the show. And then the day of, I think it was the day before the day of, then he wanted $150.
Oh, no.
It was just like, no offense, Rugged Rod Price, but let's get serious here for me. Yeah. Rugged Rod Price wanted $150.
Wow.
Didn't somebody leave like just recently?
Yeah, this was recently. What was that?
Yeah.
What's her name? Jade Cargill.
Oh yeah, yep.
It was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Ripped her hair right out.
Oh, and who was it? It was like Flair.
It was like
right?
I think it was a multi-person match.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they ripped it off. If she took like a superplex and it just fell off, or she gave someone a superplex and it just fell off. Yeah. I meant bad as it looked like pretty bad. It was not.
Yeah.
But it was weird because everyone's saying she was bald, but you could clearly see her black hair on her. Like,
yeah, because I saw clips and like you could see her hair.
Yeah. Someone had said she should have just owned it and then ripped it off and threw it down, which, well, that would have been pretty good.
Yeah, but if it's like woven into like your actual hair, that would probably hurt a lot.
That's true. So it's a little hard for me to follow Nikhil because you went from number 5 to 7. I don't think there's a number 6 here, but Tony Khan has asked if he'd have any interest in acquiring TNA if Anthem were willing to sell it. He asked what the price would be and was given the hypothetical of $40 million. He said, no.
Yeah, that seems crazy.
Tony said it would have to be the right price. It isn't a top priority as an acquisition right now.
Oh yeah.
And it's not something he'd have any serious conversation. What would be the point of him buying it? His company's has bigger name value now. He bought Ring of Honor. Hasn't really done anything with it. I know it's out there, but he's not used like the old footage in any meaningful way. So what would be the point of buying TNA?
He did get Ring of Honor for $5 million, which is a much better deal than $40 million for TNA. I guess the video library, I guess.
Yeah, but there's no videos
Just
out
the
there.
old matches.
Yeah.
Well, in the future, maybe they'll do like an AEW network, like an AEW app.
Maybe
in the future, they'll have all that stuff.
Yeah.
Or it might be on HBO or something, since they have.
I think he paid $4,999,000 more than it was worth. But should have got it for $1,000, maybe.
Who owned it before him?
I forgot the name of the company. It did go out of business though before Tony bought it.
Grifter McGee was laughing and rolling around in a big pile of money.
Oh, it might have been Silken.
Oh God, something entertainment. No, I forgot the name of the company.
The TV company between them, though, too. It was Kerry Silken, then the TV company.
Oh, okay.
And they sold it during COVID.
Wasn't the TV company had the same name as like their fat referee that was really good?
I know.
The guy you were going to win a date with?
I was trying to win a date with. Yep.
Was Sinclair? Sinclair.
Yeah,
Sinclair. Yeah. There it is. Sinclair.
The mind meld worked on that one.
They didn't have their shows on Pluto TV, which I kind of enjoyed. I mean, besides like Matt Taven as a champion.
Yeah, he's the guy that ruined it all. Although it was nice to see because I've been seeing videos of Planet Peacock, Dalton Castle.
Oh, Dalton Castle.
He and the Outriders, they're the 6-man tag champs. And so they've been doing a lot of like hysterical videos together.
Oh, that's cool.
Like I know Nasty Neal would like.
What was that ref's name?
Sinclair.
Todd Sinclair, I think. Was that it?
Yeah, Todd Sinclair.
I don't know.
He was a great ref too. What happened to him?
I don't know.
He and Red Shoes, they were my two favorite referees.
I found
the modern era.
Wow, I'm actually in the thumbnail of it.
We had a couple of hacks talking.
You are?
I think.
Yeah.
A couple of guys that thought they were going to like do well in the biz.
All right, here we go. Oh, we got someone on the line too. Hold on, I'm sorry. Lexar, sexy Lexi, what's up, boy?
How you doing?
Are you on the Wendy's diet with Shobo?
Probably might be.
All right.
You look
Wendy's.
I hear some Wendy's restaurants are being closed throughout the country, though.
Uh-oh.
So
you got to go get a Baconator while you can still do it.
Go Ace.
You look very sweaty.
Yeah, just like wash my face a little bit and my hair.
What are you saying about
Neal,
me?
Neal, you look like that ECW hack guy.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. We're gonna watch this together. This is I don't know, like 20 years ago or something.
It's got to be a while back. Yeah.
Win it.
All right, ladies.
Hey, look at that guy. You know him.
We're here.
Who's that hack? He'll never make it.
And what we're trying to do here today is we're trying to find somebody to win a date with Todd Sinclair. Okay, here's somebody right here. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me.
Who's Todd Sinclair?
He was the referee in Ring of Honor.
No.
Chubby guy.
He was a Ring of Honor referee.
Yes, Todd Sinclair.
That's Brian Danielson. You remember him? There's Todd Sinclair. Look at that guy.
Who the hell is that crazy bastard?
That's your general manager of Raw.
I was.
Troy's the general manager of Raw.
This cameraman, zoom in. I want you to get an uptight shot of Troy. Troy, tell the world why it is you think you are the candidate best suited to date Todd Sinclair.
I have certain equipment that probably none of the other competitors have, and I think that would be the ideal man.
Whoa! He-Man is ding dong.
Todd Sinclair? Are you serious?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
Oh my
Is that
God.
after sneaking around the back?
Yeah, maybe.
I think it was.
Hey,
I
look
think
at that
he
guy.
got- The hell's that crazy guy?
Happiest moments. Think about the things in your life that couldn't have gone better. Think about the things.
I was
That's the
twice the man
director
I
of
am
Monday
today.
Night Raw.
Is that Todd Sinclair's brother?
Every single one of those things. And its foundation
It is.
Oh,
is love. One of my favorite four little words. I have a few.
Yeah.
But love is my favorite. And that's why we are on a mission. You can call it a crusade, a love crusade. To find Todd Sinclair, his soulmate.
all right.
And that person exists, and we need
All
as
right.
a society,
All right.
we can't function, I think.
You're like, all right,
It's gonna be
Scrappy,
war,
it's
it's gonna
cool.
be feast, it's gonna be famine, unless we find Todd Sinclair.
Once
I think
that
Todd
guy,
Sinclair
the scrap iron Adam Pierce, once he went to the WWE, unfriended me.
No way.
We were friends for years.
Wow.
Gets to the WWE, unfriended.
Would you like to go on a date?
I'm married. You know that.
Yeah. But not with me. With Todd Sinclair.
Oh my God, Todd. Kazarian, who forget this?
I want you to pay attention, Todd, because what we're doing in Charlotte, North Carolina is unprecedented in the history of professional wrestling. We're going to win you a date. At this time, I found my perfect 10 baby doll.
Who wouldn't want to date
Baby
with a
doll.
perfect baby doll? Todd, you are such a lucky man.
Casey. Hey,
Baby
wait.
doll gave
I
us
wanna
the
date.
in your head salute.
Exactly.
Samantha Starr wants a date with Todd Sinclair. What do you want to do? He's fine. No, I'm not gonna. No, come on, we're gonna talk about
What are you doing?
How would you like to go on a date with this man?
Oh my God, Todd Sinclair. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Oh my God, hell, are you serious? Me?
Lexar's getting all horned up now.
Oh my God.
You know, you should find Missy Hyatt in that convention
I don't think she was there.
and hook him up with the Todd Sinclair.
We're on a date with Todd Sinclair. Sweepstakes is going full force.
Whoever
in Charlotte,
won?
North
I didn't
Carolina for
win.
the NWA Legends
I don't
Fest.
know.
And at this time, let's go to our correspondent, Brian Danielson. Brian,
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited about the next contestant. Here she is. She's from Ring of Honor. She's been all over the country wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, Becky Bayless. Becky, how would you like to
Becky
win a date with
Bayless.
Todd Sinclair?
Wow, she used to be a big name
Oh,
in, the,
yeah.
in the indie biz.
If you're watching this right now,
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, you don't
What
answer
happened to
my
her
emails,
now?
don't answer my text messages, don't answer my phone calls. I just want
I
to
wonder
I
if she
don't
got
know.
hurt or
just let me take
something.
you out to dinner.
He was a
You know,
cookie in
just make
TNA
me
on the
feel
Jersey
What do you
Shore
love about
rip-off
Todd
thing.
Sinclair?
Oh, no way.
They're not.
The applicants are coming from far and wide, and they're doing everything
Hey,
they
there's
can
Carol
to
in
make
the
themselves known.
background.
And Todd
Carol's
Love is on the
rocking
way.
out,
On a date with Todd
and,
Sinclair has found yet
what was
another
that kid's
contestant with
name,
me.
Neal?
Yeah, the right. He also unfriended me.
I'm doing
Oh,
good.
no.
How are
What
you?
is your name and where you're from?
My name is Terry Brown. I'm from Lexington, North Carolina.
Sarah, we're happy to have you. And more important than anything there, we know that you have a special in your eyes.
Oh gosh, yes.
And who would that be?
That would be Todd Sinclair. He is so hot.
Todd
Zoom in,
Sinclair.
cameraman. This is what we're
We
talking
need
about.
to find Todd Sinclair, get him
Love
on the
is
show.
waiting.
Hell yeah.
Tell Todd, please look at the camera and tell Todd what you're going to do to him.
Oh Todd, you are so hot. I'm gonna turn that hair blood red.
Damn.
Oh God, I just can't wait. I made that mustache. curl.
Lexar's wishing he was Todd Sinclair right now.
Wow. Todd, blood red, brother. I'm salivating.
I think that was the only episode. I don't think.
Oh,
it was ever
dang. We'd have never found out who won.
I think that was at that fan fest, their live wrestling. It's the first time I had ever seen Rhett Titus, and he was great. He was
Red Titus.
At the time, he was
Addicted
addicted
to
to
love.
love.
Yeah.
He's Red Titus, and he's addicted to love. And also,
The-
who was the guy with a million moves? He was like a smaller version of Zack
Oh.
Sabre.
Yeah, the guy who he ran his own company there, where the ants came from and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quackenbush.
Chikara.
Quackenbush,
Yeah,
Oh
Mike
yeah,
Quackenbush.
Dave Quackenbush or Mike Quackenbush. So Dave.
He was great because all the photos that he'd take with people, he'd wrap them into these crazy holds. He'd just like twist his leg around you and choke you out while you were getting your picture taken with him. It was pretty neat. And I had no idea who the hell he was at that time.
Lexar, you got some bad static going on there.
That's his mind.
Are you watching something? Or?
That's his brain.
You know what's happening?
I think he's been
Is that a
taken over
hairdryer?
by something.
Oh, maybe it's not his side. I muted him.
Me?
Oh,
Oh man. Hopefully it's not mine. Talk.
now it's stopped.
Is it Troy's?
Oh, because I'm mute. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay. Huh. I don't know what that was.
Oh, came back there. It might
right.
be yours, Troy. Hold on. Where's
Where's
it
my air
mine?
conditioner? It's too hot.
Oh no, he
Oh,
unmuted
okay.
himself, so
I gotta-
it's his air conditioning.
I got to run anyway, guys, so it's all good.
No, it's Lexar's air conditioning, but we're gonna
All
finish
right,
up.
it was
the
nice talking to you,
questions
Troy.
We will see you soon, Troy. Hopefully, you get to win your date with Sinclair in the future.
If Todd Sinclair calls, tell him I'm ready.
All right.
All right.
Have
see
a
you
good
guys.
4th of July.
Yeah, you too, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Troy
thank
will
you.
be back tomorrow for Without Your Head.
Hey, everybody!
Hey, Anthony.
What's up, Chobo?
I'm doing good in everything.
Yeah, he's doing good in everything.
I ate
Wendy's
pizza,
diet.
meatball heroes, and Pepsi,
Damn, you're eating
Cool.
like a king there.
and I'm losing weight.
That's the way to
Cool.
do it. That's how I lost 180 pounds. I ate meatballs and pizza.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of stuff. I saw Supergirl.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I'm doing good. I'm doing good and everything. My birthday's coming up soon.
All right. How old are you going to be? 21?
43.
43. Wow.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't wait for Spider-Man Brand New Day,
What
Yeah,
day's your
Troy's
birthday?
pumped.
September 2nd.
December?
September 2nd.
Oh yeah, it's
Not
right
too
around the corner.
Yep, and I want to see Spider-Man. I want to see Legend of White Dragon.
The Legend of White Dragon. I don't think I know
Jason
that
David
one.
Frank's final movie.
Okay.
I thought his birthday be the same as mine.
Yeah.
Near mine because I'm
My
at the end of
grandfather was the Grand Dragon.
Yeah. So I can't wait for a lot of movies to come out. I hope Clayface and Lanterns are better. And I watched X-Men 97 today.
You watched
Interesting.
all 97 of them?
X-Men.
Oh, X-Men numbers.
It was good.
On Disney Plus. Cool.
Yeah, it was great.
Hell yeah.
Not gonna spoil it for you. Not gonna spoil
Is
it
this
for you.
new? X-Men 97.
Yeah,
is
it's
new?
on Disney Plus, I think.
Yeah, it's on
I
my
saw
app. I've been doing good and everything. I'm watching TV. And I went to Dave & Buster's today.
Is that where you got the pizza
Cool.
and the hoagies and the meatballs?
Yeah, we did a lot today. We did a whole bunch, and I'm still up to 2023 in my memoir. There's going to be a Chabot-Con.
Hell yeah, ChapoCon. I'm getting my tickets. I heard Michael Petrelli's going to be his guest. We're
Michael
going to put
Petrelli.
Lexar in a dunk tank.
Tara Hutchison will be the guest. August Keys, one of the AMP peoples.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought Crown Jewel was great, you know.
Oh, yeah. Crown Jewel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you there? Did you fly over to
I like
Saudi
the main
to see
event.
it?
No, I watched it. I watched it on my app.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch it. I'm not. You know.
I watched it. It was good.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
I
good
was
enough.
surprised at the main event. I was very
Wow, Sami
surprised.
Zayn,
Oh, yeah. That's
Mhm.
what Zane won.
money. And I
Yeah.
thought Raw was good this past week.
So how long Sami Zayn
I saw
gonna keep the title?
the two guys was skydiving in
I don't
the
know.
Empire State Building today.
Damn.
Proposal.
Is that where you're gonna propose to your lover there, Chobo?
We'll see what happens. You know, I'm afraid of heights.
Are you currently dating anybody?
No. I'm just single. You know.
All right. Single and looking though.
What
So
happened
if
to
there's any
Jessa?
women out there is interested.
Yeah.
Neal,
Alexa?
he used to date a girl named Jessa.
He died.
we were just good friends, you know.
Yeah. They were just sexting.
I thought somebody died.
So, I'm good. My birthday, I'm gonna have a good 4th of July.
Hell yeah! Don't blow any fingers off. Be
No,
careful.
I'm gonna go to the thrift store to get some things, maybe. But
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
shout out to Terrible Troy, my boy. What's
Yeah,
cooking?
Yeah, no way. I
Pizza,
think he went to.
Meatball Heroes, Pepsi.
You're a Pepsi guy, huh? You prefer Pepsi over Coke?
Yep.
That's unusual.
I'm doing good. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm gonna get the
I
Knicks
know
shirt.
you're looking ripped.
Yeah.
You're on the meatball hero diet.
I watched the NXT this past Sunday. Everything going great. So yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Whoa, and he's out of
Bye.
it. See ya. You gonna do that, Lexar? You gonna start eating some meatball subs and pizza and get all ripped? Right. All right. So there has been internal discussion regarding the possibility of former WWE star Apollo Crews making his way to TNA Wrestling. I am a big Apollo Crews fan. I think that was a guy that's never really, if you had only seen him in WWE, you might not think much of him, but I used to see him on the indies, and I saw him live many times. Great back in the day.
Uha Nation,
I
I think his
haven't
name
seen-
was.
I have a
I think he already
CZW DVD that features him in one of the matches.
What?
I have a CZW DVD that features Apollo Crews in one of the matches.
Oh, okay.
I think he already did debut in TNA. I think I saw.
Oh, okay.
At the pay-per-view.
Yeah, Slammiversary.
I might be wrong.
Multiple multiple sources inside TNA are refuting the things Tommy Dreamer is revealing today, stating that he did not want to build contenders, had control of who got pushed. In fact, the belief is that the culture will change for the better. Well, yeah, it seems like from what people, I have no idea, so this is just all alleged, but people are alleging that like he's kind of a creep, so that's definitely a good thing to get him out. Anyone out who's like
I do remember. Do you remember ECW was talking about how a wrestling match was like coming or like a porno or something? Remember that?
Yeah.
Was that on Beyond the Mat or something? I remember
Yeah,
that.
he was like going to give a pile
really
driver. Yeah, and he was like, you got to build it up like you're going to splooge, and then when he popped the pile driver, everyone like comes. It's like, dude, like calm down.
And think of a match like a porno, like wrestling's like, what are you talking about, dude?
And then you got to give him the money shot. GTA 6 is available to pre-order. It's out in November. Will you buy it? No.
I will.
I haven't played a video game since Nintendo 64.
Okay. That was in the late 90s then.
Yeah, I'm an old man.
I'm not a big video game guy, but I had store credit at Walmart. I got a PS5 before they raised the price. I did see that no more disc, no more physical disc, only digital downloads, which I think kind of sucks because you can't rent games or anything.
Yeah,
I rent them from the library sometimes, which is they're expensive, like $100 a piece.
Yeah, I go to my public library. I mostly do audiobooks, so I do the Libby. But I noticed you can borrow like a lot of new movies that I didn't even know had physical releases. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I like that. On Blu-ray, if you missed something in theater, you could get from the library.
And I feel
I still use the library.
But yeah, I go to the library sometimes and I'll read graphic novels. But they have the graphic novels in the the young reader section.
Oh yeah, young adult
so they
section,
think
teenage section.
I'm like a slow adult or something. But most of the ones they have there are not really suitable for kids because a lot of graphic novels are pretty graphic. I do read a lot of novels, but like I said, they're audio, so on Audible or Libby. I do recommend anyone out there, if you're a member of your local library, get a membership to Libby, and you can borrow audiobooks for free and listen to them on your phone.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I'll check that out. I did use Audible. I listened to Paige's book on Audible, so I like Audible.
Yeah, I like Audible too. I do both because you can find a lot of the older stuff on Libby. USA finished top of their World Cup group and will play Bosnia Herzegovina on the 2nd of July. Will you watch? Nope.
No.
Are you a big Bosnia Herzegovina fan, Lexar?
No. My team got eliminated last night against Mexico, so I didn't even watch the whole game. At halftime, I just turned it off.
Who's your team?
Ecuador.
Oh.
Of course.
I
They
did see
lost
on the news
against
they had a
Mexico.
big celebration in downtown LA. All the people from Mexico. Mexican
Michael
descent. They had
Petrelli
a
was
big
rooting for
celebration.
Italy, of course, right?
Are they in it? I don't
They're
even
gonna
know.
lose to
One of my
England this
friends
Sunday.
went to it.
When I was in
I think
Chinatown one
USA's
time,
playing.
there was this old Chinese guy. That's the end of the story. No. And he was talking to me, and he was like, he just asked me what my nationality was, which I thought was weird. And I was like, oh, I'm white. He said, no, where's like your... And so I was like, well, I'm half Italian and then like a lot of German. And he was like, oh, the Italian people, very nice people. German, not so much. I was like, let's see. Scorpio Sky could be approaching a crossroads in his AEW tenure, as his contract with the promotion is reportedly nearing an end. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Sky's AEW deal is set to come due in a few months. The former two-time TNT champion has been reported elsewhere as having a contract that runs through the fall, with tracking of wrestling contracts pointing to October 2026 expiration. I mean, the guy's been on TV like 2 or 3 times in the last like 5 years. Like,
he's been wrestling forever. I went to an indie show with my grandma in like 2002 when I was 12 years old, and Scorpio Sky was on the show. He's been wrestling for like over 25 years at least.
yeah, it's time to just call it a day, I think. It's time to call it a day, Scorpio Sky and AEW. Like, what are you guys doing? Eric Young left TNA and might go back to WWE. I'm an Eric Young fan, so that's good for him. I don't think he'll do anything at all if he went there, but maybe be like a producer or something.
I did like Team Canada. That was such good stuff. The X Division World Cup in like 2003. That was really good stuff.
I'm so glad Jay White.
Petey Williams, Bobby Roode.
Oh, yeah. No, that was great. Early TNA had a lot of great stuff. Every pay-per-view had like, at least one match of the year, like caliber, match.
Yeah, I remember first time I saw the Canadian Destroyer. Now Penta's using it. They don't even credit Petey Williams. And he works there too.
Yeah.
Michael Cole should mention that on.
It's weird.
He should mention that on commentary.
So many
give Petey credit.
So many producers in WWE are former TNA guys that they never gave a chance to wrestle, but they like hired as producers, which I always find odd.
That is weird.
I'm so glad Jay White is back. Make a push for him in the Bang Bang Gang, please. Yeah, I agree. I'm a huge fan. I think he's a potential main event guy. Just got to stay healthy is a big deal. Big Cass.
I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, Big Cass, also knows Big Bill, has left AEW, reunite with Enzo and WWE. I don't think that's a foregone conclusion, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Big Bill, and I love Enzo.
From what I understand, Enzo's very hard to deal with.
Yeah,
I do remember Paige was supporting Enzo when he had a rap concert at House of Blues in Hollywood, and she was posting on Instagram, and she was literally like the only person there.
Who was he used to be with Liv Morgan? Is that how weren't they like a couple?
Yeah, Liv Morgan, yeah. He was in MLW too after WWE for a while, but he got fired because I don't know. He was hard to work with, I guess.
I've been watching the new Hawaii 5-0 on Netflix. It's great. Have you seen? Isn't that like from like 10 years ago?
A few years ago. Yeah. I always remember the theme song. Yeah. That's it. I've never seen it really.
Have you ever? This is Brian Matthew Clutter. Have you ever poo or pee in Lexar on Lexar in your sleep? Now that would be something. That'd be something. Mount Rushmore of bigots in wrestling. Wow. I think there's too many to put on a Mount Rushmore.
We'd have to have Vince McMahon on there somewhere, I think.
Cowboy Bill Watts, maybe.
Yeah.
Dick Murdoch.
No, yeah, Murdoch was actually in the Clan. So, who was the God? One of the Fargos actually. He was like covered in like Nazi tattoos.
Jackie, I think.
Favorite memories of Lars Sullivan?
None.
Oh yeah.
It was funny when he was posting a bunch of homophobic stuff. Then it came out that he did gay porn.
Yeah, that
was pretty
happens a
funny.
lot. Usually people are so homophobic and they're secretly, having gay sex.
I fear you because I love you. I love
John,
you 'cause I fear you.
I mean, look at Lexar. We found out he had training porn in his house. So, alleged. Well, it's not even alleged. We saw it. Well, Jonathan Jackson, have you ever had Tabasco sauce made from New York City?
No, I haven't.
Get a rope.
As far as I know, I haven't. I never really looked where my Tabasco sauce was made. And last question here, Brian Matthew Clutter. Why can't AI properly generate the Toodaloo, the double toilet? Yeah. So the Toodaloo, it's side-by-side toilets. But here is a rendition of me and former co-host OIB sharing the Toodaloo. Look at that. I like that my shirt
Is he
says
playing
Bill.
Nintendo?
Yeah,
looks like Incher's playing Nintendo.
I'm reading a boat manual. We both are sitting on the toilet with our underwear on.
I think it was safe.
Yeah. Not that I really want to see like our junk, but it is weird that we're just sitting with the underwear on. I was wearing that shirt earlier. It actually is Bill Wheaton as our man Funk, but I like that it says Bill Eden as old man. Am I going to Benoit Incher? Well, I'm pretty sure Incher is not my wife or child. So no. If anyone was going to probably be Lex. Lexar definitely has I'll just say it. Lexar definitely has the history of violence here on the show. Not me.
I did get an interesting reply from your favorite wrestler, Red Velvet, on Twitter. She was saying that she was asking Tony to bring in Tessa Blanchard for Forbidden Door, but of course he wasn't about that.
Yeah, that would have been that's a good idea.
I was surprised because someone said that, and I said, yeah, but that would have been good. And then Red Velvet randomly responded to me and said, yeah, I've been asking for it, and tagged Tony Khan. I was like, wow, that's really weird.
Yeah, that's cool. Red Velvet. I don't hate her. She needs a new name and a gimmick. You can't just be your like cake batter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, from your mama's kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't walk to the ring like that. You're like mixing a cake. It's just
stir it up.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah.
So tomorrow on Without Your Head, we will have Jackie Kelly, independent horror actress, and she'll be talking about her directorial debut with the movie Hag. That will be tomorrow. There's a lot of shows coming up on Without Your Head. So every Thursday and some Wednesday ones. I think I might actually be doing a show this Sunday with Plankenstein, which is a horror movie about a killer surfboard. Which
cool.
Is based on a true story. So that'll be fun. I believe we'll also me and Sunflower Dragon will be doing some Dabbleverse Anonymous shows. Which if you're in the Dabbleverse, that'll be on there. And we'll be back here on In Your Head. I think we'll probably have some guests after 4th of July. It was fun here to talk about the pay-per-view. I'll try if all those other pay-per-views weren't on the same time as the AEW one, I may have also done some reviews of them, like as standalone shows.
I do think a lot of the WWE shows are like TV quality. They're not like pay-per-view quality.
Right.
And especially feels that way with all the commercials too.
Yeah, that's a killer. It really kills like the flow of the show. when literally after every match it just stops and goes to commercial.
I saw someone saying, well, why are you complaining they aren't breaking up the matches during commercials? That'd be worse if they like, oh, we're going to take a 20-minute commercial break.
Yeah, you're watching a show and you just got to sit there for 15, 20 minutes, like between every match. Like the people will literally bend over backwards to defend anything they do.
It's so strange. I was like, if you're at a movie and you're watching a movie and then we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back to the movie in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's what that's what, regular TV was. And then when you get cable, it's less. And then you get pay cable and you weren't supposed to get any commercials, but that's not how it works anymore.
I would never pay $30 a month for the ESPN.
Yeah, you're paying for it. Yeah, it makes no sense to have commercials. There is something you're buying.
Yeah.
Then it's like you got to buy the super premium. But even if you buy that, you still get, filler between them because it's not like a match is happening. Like they have a 10-minute match between all the breaks. Like, you just watch other ads, but it's ads of WWE instead.
Yeah, that Nick Khan guy always sounds like a heel when he's doing interviews. They were asking about ESPN. He said, "Oh, our fans will, instead of paying $10 at Peacock, they'll do $30 ESPN, no problem." Well,
yeah, they think everyone just has endless money. That's the kind of stuff you say in private anyway. It's like they'll follow us like a bunch of idiots. You don't actually say it like out to the world.
Yeah.
Where can people follow you if you would like them to? Michael Petrelli.
Me on Instagram and Twitter, MikeHB1989, and on Facebook at Michael Petrelli.
And how about you, Luddite Supreme?
Facebook.
All right, good man. You can follow. So I'm in the midst of I want to talk about it now, but follow me everywhere. Nasty Neal Jones. Also follow Without Your Head everywhere. It's a little too hard to have multiple social medias everywhere. So I'm trying to keep just everything under Without Your Head, which we'll also plug in your head. Because right now we are streaming this on YouTube and also the Without Your Head X and Facebook.
Cool.
I believe it's got quite a few watchers right now on X, 226 on X.
Wow, that's a lot. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So we will be back. So hit the like, subscribe, comment, share this out. And become a member. It starts only $3 a month. Don't be a bum. So until next time, this is Nasty Neal.
Michael Petrelli.
Y'all ready?
And this is in
your head.
All right.
Have a good 4th of July.
Yeah, happy 4th of July, everybody. Don't blow your fingers off.
For the Canadian folks.
Yeah. Happy poutine.
Have a good week. Have a great week.
I know Petrelli. I mean, I knew Luddite loves poutine. It's the national.
No, we just didn't have it where I am. I'm on the West Coast.
It's the national treasure of Canada. All right.
We act like it is, but we never had it like 20 years ago.
All right. See you, everybody.
Andre the Giant. Andre was big, yeah. It was not small, no. Andre could drink, and he could fight. Drink, and fight. Andre was big, yeah. It was not small, no. Andre could drink, and he could fight. Drink, and fight. Andre the Giant. Andre was big, yeah. It was not small, no. Andre was great, he was not bad. A great big heart and a great big man. Andre was big, yeah. It was not small, no. Andre could drink and he could fight. Drink, and fight. Andre the Giant.
From Grenoble, France.